Hello, fire signs. How are y'all? I want to thank you for stopping by. I've kind of tried to spruce some things up a little bit, and I do hope you enjoy that. These are going to be your sun, moon, and rising videos, messages for the second half of July 2019. Last time, the energies were just so huge that I felt led to do these as elemental readings this time. So that, we got the Three of Raphael popping out there. So, who are you socializing with? I put jumpers back in. If they're meant to come out in the main spread, they will, okay? Oh, goodness, sorry. The incense is jumping off the thing here because I don't actually have a proper incense tray of any kind. Anyway, so sun, moon, rising for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs. Let's see where you guys are at for the second half of July. Alright, your underlying energy, solutions, which is temperance in most decks. Underneath that is the page of Gabriel. That just came up for earth signs. Your heart of the matter energy is the King of Michael in reverse. In the past, you have the Two of Ariel. Your present, you have the Ace of Gabriel. In the future, you have the Empress in reverse. And your advice is the Ace of Cups. Wow, that's powerful. So first things first is you've got two aces. And aces are victory cards. 100% of the time, always and forever. And they are both upright. If you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that I don't read these, this particular deck in the reverse normally. But I felt led here recently when I did a friend's reading to allow the message to come through in reverse. Excuse me. Pardon. Because it felt more congruent to the message. And coming into these readings tonight, while I'm recording these, I felt led to do it again, and so I'm going to be consistent and allow it for that in all four of the element videos. Okay, you guys are fire. You are my third video that I'm doing. And you've got a lot of your own energy coming through here with the page and the ace. And your present is telling you to do exactly what drives your passion. And your advice tells you to come from your heart space. Do what fills your cup. Okay? The Two of Ariel in the past means you've been doing the same thing over and over again. And I know you fire signs, like you get bored with the same old, same old. Okay? And then your heart of the matter is the King of Air in reverse. Now, the King of Air in reverse means somebody said something shitty to you. And it made you feel like it really stung. It really stunk. Because it was major. These are major arcanas here. Okay? And I just noticed this is a 3, this is a 1, and a 4, or the 14 here. But that just popped out to me. I don't know why that's significant. Pages are younger energy. Kings are big, bold energy. They're the master of their suit, and Michael is air, okay, or the sword of truth, okay, and that's the only air you have coming up here, and it's at the heart of the matter. So that means it feels like either you said something or somebody said something to you that kind of upset the vessel there, upset the cart, right? But this is widespread, okay? But it makes sense that you would have some sort of conflict here before you would have Temperance, which tells you to be patient and temperate, literally. While your gut and everything else is telling you, hey, you know, I'm ready to getting on, doing my fire thing, exercising my creative drive and my passion and things that excite me. And the Empress, she's, given that it's in the future and it's in reverse, to me that's a projection. And that says, I maybe feel like I'm not good enough. Maybe that's what that person was saying, and maybe they were right. But that Ace of Raphael right there tells you, no, boo. Don't listen to that trash. You got it. You got this. So, alright, for my Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, let's see how you're doing here. Sorry. We're doing good for a moment. Okay, one more, and we'll get going. Alright. Aries, Leo, Sag. Alright, guys. So, Aries, you got your own major arcana card of yourself. So that is telling me you need to continue to embody your own greatest strengths. Okay? It's not going to steer you wrong. And don't worry about what everybody else says. That's trash. And you know it. You've got the victory aces of both the creative passion, the fire, which is your element, and your heart space. You know? What fills you up? What fills your cup? And interesting, Leo, Scorpio just got this in the same position as you did, both upright. And for them, it felt very communication driven. It's a decision. Normally, the Two of Swords is, and it's about deciding which truth you're going to go with, because you can't hold up two truths for very long. But you have aces here, and I want to encourage you to allow the wisdom of those two aces to push you to put the other sword down. And you've got your heart space, what fills you up right here as your advice. And you know, what that tells me is you need to do that. Do what fills you up. Okay? And don't worry about what anybody else says. And the Six of Cups in reverse for my Sagittarius is, did somebody spoil your vision of the past? Or your version of the past? Six of Cups talks about getting reacquainted with childhood memories. Maybe you remember something a specific way. But if it's the Six of Cups, you're either not remembering it quite the way it actually happened, or somebody busted your bubble on maybe a thought that you thought had happened, but it didn't in actuality. It doesn't feel overwhelmingly negative, but that could be where that upside down, the Empress in reverse is coming from. Overall, I think it's really strong, solid, positive energy, especially with those aces coming in. I mean, you can't ask for better. You can't ask for better than the aces, really. And I want to remind you that solutions is also about divine timing. So, kind of wanting to know what's going on with this Empress in reverse in the future, because it feels like it's just a projection to me. Three of Gabriel in reverse. I wasn't really going to read this one in the reverse. Let me go one more from the bottom of the deck. more Gabriel. So you're inhabiting your own energy, your own element here, fire signs, especially my Aries. And this talks about what you put in and what you get out, precisely. And you got another 3 here. Okay, this is the 3 of fire. This is the 3 in the major arcana. And the 9 of Gabriel is about dumping your burdens. For me, it's the end of the cycle. And that makes sense because you've got 2 aces here, which are beginnings of cycles, right? So follow your heart, guys. My Aries, I think you guys are doing great. You're in control, even though things might be a little sketchy. You're in your power and you're gonna be fine. For my Leos, whatever decision it is that you're making, you need to allow your own energy to flow through you and connect with your heart space and do what fills you up emotionally. And you too, Sag, you know, and don't let little things that happened in the past, I mean, maybe it wasn't little, maybe it was kind of big and kind of upsetting, but it's still in the past and there's nothing you can really do about that. And you've got victory in the present and in the, you know, as your advice to do what fills you up. Okay, guys? And I think you're going to be okay. Alright, that's all I've got for my fire signs for tonight. I will see you guys in the August video. Thank you for stopping by. I actually want to pull you guys another card. Because I did for the other signs. And I want the videos to be about the same amount of time. So, and yours was about 2 minutes short. So I want to see, I just want to send you off with whatever this Ace of, you know, Hearts over here is. Your Ace of Cups. The 9 of Michael. What are you terrified about? Your worry is unnecessary. The Knight of Raphael. You need to be the dreamer, baby. Be the dreamer. It's gonna go well. Okay? Allow yourself to dream. Your worry is not necessary. And, you know, and we talked about that. So, up here, you know, with this reversal of energy. And of course, you know, it's sort of indicated with this because you wouldn't be needing to be told to be patient if you weren't maybe getting a little frustrated. Okay? But this tells you it's all in your head. You don't need to worry. It's okay. You know, your ships are coming in. You're dumping your burdens. You're allowed to dream again. And you're going to fill your cup. And what better way, what better message can I give you for July than that, fire signs? So I want to thank you so much for stopping by. And I look forward